All right, y'all. So I'm kind of in a rush right now because we have two different type of wrestling pickups today. I tested the cheapest belts on the internet. I checked eBay, I checked Etsy, I checked TikTok shop. I even ran into some weird sites. But the last thing that I found that I think that would come the closest to replica belts was Facebook Marketplace. I found a belt for $100 and I found a belt for $60. And I'm about to see, is it worth it? I have 6 different things we need to figure out. Which one of these belts are actually worth it? What do you really get at each price? We're gonna break that down. Is it worth spending your money on? Does it come close to actual replica belts? And lastly, which one would I highly recommend? We're gonna do all this, we're gonna break it down from a fundamental standpoint. But first, I gotta get changed. Somebody hit that intro, I'll meet you on the car. Let's get it, let's go.
Commandments, wow. Man, can't tell me nothing about this coke. Can't tell me nothing about this crack, this weed.
And we back, baby. Total non-stop action, y'all. Today, we going to pick up a TNA replica belt. Let's get it, let's go! All right, so after going back and forth with the lady that I'm buying with, I'm actually meeting her husband. I was kind of skeptical about it. I was like, man, $100. You know, everything sounds too good to be true. And I was like, you know what? I'm about to do it anyway. Because if anything, it's going to show y'all what the cheapest belt looks like on the internet. Right now, from the pictures, it looks great. It doesn't look bad. It does look smaller than the actual belt. You know, like the TNA big gold belt, they call it. Like, it's way bigger. And this one looks like it's way smaller. So we have to figure that out when we get there. But right now, I do think it's worth it because it's only $100. I have to assume it's worth it. I will say I am excited about getting this belt, but I just don't know. It's something going on in my head. But y'all know, Dell on the hunt. I'm going to figure it out, and we're going to expose the truth. Is this $100 worth it? Let's get it. I don't know about y'all, but I was a huge TNA fan. When I was a kid, I was able to go to TNA. I met Booker T, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Sting. Bro, it was one of the craziest moments. I can't believe it. I can't find any pictures, but it was a 6-sided ring. It was crazy. Hopefully I can find one to put in this video, and so it'll be right here. But yeah, this is the TNA big gold version of the belt. I'm not getting the current version, unfortunately, but this belt is fire. It was held by so many greats. I'll say my favorite is Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley that held it. Dude, those two were holding it down. And EC3 holding it down with the TNA Big Gold Heavyweight Championship. But yeah, y'all, let me know, who was y'all favorite to hold this belt? I'm trying to really think about this. Say you saw $100 for a WWE or whatever belt, TNA, AEW. If you saw $100, are you gonna grab it right away, or are you gonna be hesitant because you're gonna be like, oh, is this a scam or not? Obviously, we have a bunch of belts that are made from different people, but let's be real, y'all, it's $100. You know, in my mind, it's like, hey, if you don't really care about buying a $600 belt, you can get a $100 belt, hang it up, and it's just as fine. This is why I'm making this video, because we need to figure out, is these belts worth it? Because it's too much money right now for WWE shop belts. All right, y'all, and we have the belts, baby. Let's go. We're gonna do an in-depth review whenever we get home, but right now I'm excited. This is bringing back childhood memories, man, for sure. All right, y'all, so that's the first belt. That's the first belt of the day. We're going to get the second belt, and the second belt, I feel like y'all going to think it's so dope, but I still don't know which one I'm going to recommend. Right now, I think I would recommend the TNA belt over the second belt, just because I just don't know. I'm about to show you the second belt now. Let me know, man. We gotta get them side by side and do an in-depth review. But right now, I think I'm leaning towards the TNA belt. But I can tell you right now, what you get for the price of these belts is the price of the belt. If you don't get what I'm saying, you get what you pay for. I'll explain it in a minute. All right, so we on the way to get the next belt. But in between these two videos, I actually got my tooth pulled. So my girlfriend is gonna take over.
Hi chat, so today we are going to get Delvon another belt because he has an addictive personality.
That's not true at all.
Anywho, we are on our way to pick up a $50. Who's the guy? I don't know who that is. And Hardy. What's his name? Jeff Hardy. That guy. The guy that did all the crazy stunts and stuff. Because I don't know. Maybe he just liked inflicting pain on himself. I'm not sure, but yeah, that guy. We're getting his belt today. So yes, we're gonna take you on the journey. It's like an hour drive, hour and a half or something.
Alright, y'all, this belt is the TNA belt when Jeff Hardy won the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, and it was whenever he turned heel. It's the Jeff Hardy murder belt. Yeah, this is fire. I'm not gonna fake it to you.
And there she is in all her glory. I'm not gonna fake it to you. Off first glance, I'm definitely picking the Jeff Hardy belt. For more worth it wise, yes. And it's for $60. If you see $60 for a replica belt, I'm gonna tell you right now, and it's metal, it's a steal. I mean, just think about it, but we gonna break it down right freaking now.
Ow, it just stopped me. It's very sharp.
Yeah, it's very sharp. Be careful with
It
that.
has his face on it.
Yes.
But definitely used, definitely old.
This is a belt that I'm gonna
Worth
get re-leathered.
$50.
Yeah, it's definitely $50 worth. But I'm gonna re-leather this belt. Fun fact.
Make it pretty again.
Yeah, bring it to life, you know. All right, y'all, let's break this down. So, what do you really get at each price? So this one was the $100. This was $60. So from the $60, you get what you think you can expect. This is a very lightly made title. It's a cool display piece, don't get me wrong, but yeah, like it got some wear and tear on this bad boy. If you're somebody that's really serious into collecting, I mean, I can see you doing this and re-leathering it, but honestly, like, you're getting a belt that's going to be damaged a little bit, in my opinion at least. A belt that's not like made like a WWE belt, but it's still good enough. Like, if you was to hang this up on the wall, you would not know. You couldn't tell the difference. Obviously, from the back, it's a little messed up, right? I got this belt for a project belt, and we're gonna make this belt better. We're gonna re-leather this belt. You know, it has a lot of mess ups on here. Got a lot of things that we need to fix. But overall, for $60, you really can't beat it. It's messed up a little bit, yes, but it's still a $60 belt. It's metal. You're getting a real metal. It's metal. You know, can I fit this around my waist? No. I think this is perfect for kids. I'll say this, it's perfect for kids. But you need to be careful if you get this belt right here because it's very, very sharp. But what you get for $60 is kind of what you expect. You know, not the best made, but good enough to be a display piece for sure. All right, what do you get for $100? So this one is better made, it's bigger, right? The belt in the back is clean. There's really no mess ups right here. But like I said earlier, I had a bad feeling that this belt right here was not as good as the actual accurate one, which, you know, it's $100. Can I complain? No, it's $100. But the one that's made on TV and the one that's actual replica, it's way bigger. This plate is as big as my hand almost. The plate on the other one is way bigger. But for $100, yeah, this is a steal. Like, I mean, I understand that, like, you know, it's not the best made. Like, you got the mess up on the belt tip, right? But also, this is like Facebook Market. So this is like the second owner of this belt. So I do think that this belt, and it's like, look, it's flimsy. It's really good. It's not like cardboard. The belts buckle up. On that other one, the belts were having a hard time buckling up. You know, the belts buckle up.
I wear this to a TNA show. Let's be real. So with this, you're getting a bang for your buck. Metal. It's actually brass, but it's still decent material. The detailing is not the best, but like I said, it's $100. Can you really complain? You know what I mean? But anyways, so that's what you get from the $100 and the $60. So next thing, do they come close to actual replica belts? And I can answer this very fast. No, they do not. Let me explain why. Okay, so this is not the best made WWE belt, but you could tell off rip how heavy this belt is already. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, this is an actual WWE shop belt right here. It does not come close to it at all. But that's not what we really looking for right now, right? Like, I mean, obviously, we want it to be as close as possible, but this is $100 and this is $60, right? So you gotta give something. Like, you can't get mad that it's not totally like the same how you want it to be, like a WWE belt. But it's still like, is it close? No, it's pretty far away. You can just tell by side, right? But actually, you know what? With this one, you really can't tell that much side by side. It's really in person where you could tell it more. The detailing is way better. The weight is way heavier, but I don't think it's that bad. All right, is it worth spending your money on? So I'll say this, and I'm gonna say this really fast and really quick because I don't really need to spend that much time on this. I think it's worth spending money on if you wanna save money. Right now, it's very expensive. Like, everybody has money to spend $500, $600 on a replica belt. These belts are good enough. If you don't really care about having the real thing, even though it's a replica, but you having the real thing, then I would say, yeah, 100%. Because like, I think it is worth the money because, I mean, think about it. We're just displaying this, right? If we display this on the wall, you can't tell me that you don't think this belt is badass. You have to, like, I mean, this belt is already cool at itself, right? It is cheap, you know what I mean? But it's a display piece. Like, that's what we call, like, a lot of belt collectors, we call it a display piece. That is a display piece, bro. This one right here, 1000% is worth the money. Yeah, it was $100, but like, dude, like, you can put this on a display case, hang it up on the wall, and I think it's good. And it's nice and flimsy, it's light, and you'll be able to go to a show and not be uncomfortable. I really, really like this one, and I like that one too, but I think it's worth $100, 1000%. Which one of these are actually worth it? Both. I think both are worth it. If you can find a belt for $60, get it. If you can find a belt for $100, get it. It's a budget-friendly belt. What is wrong with having a budget-friendly belt? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think they're both worth it. Now, lastly, which one would I recommend? See, this is where it's tough, right? I think both are worth it, but I'm gonna say, I think this one right here is the one that I would recommend. It's $100. It's the close, like, I think it's way better replica belts out here, but it's for way more money, right? You could go to a Facebook marketplace, join a group, and they'll have a belt like Mayan belts. He's amazing, right? Like, but you have to pay like $300, $400. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're basically paying how much you're gonna pay for a replica belt. Sometimes two, you know, if you get a deal. This right here was $100. I think this is good for kids. I think it's good for adults. I think it's good for a display piece. I think it's good to take it out to an event. I would recommend this belt for everybody, not just kids, not just adults. I said everybody. This is worth 100% the money. This one was worth the money 100%. But this right here, I would recommend. If you find a belt for $100 on Facebook Marketplace, and yes, it is made from overseas, I still would say grab it. My hunt is done. Y'all, let me know, what do y'all want to see next? Do y'all want to see another belt find? Do you want me to test AEW seats? What do you want me to test? Let me know down in the comments, and I'm going to test it because I love this. And thank you guys for 1,500 subscribers. I really do appreciate it, y'all. And for 10,000 subscribers, when we eventually hit it, I will be giving away a belt. So once we hit that milestone, we are very far away from that, but we can do it. We can hit that milestone, and I'm be giving away a free belt. But yes, this has been the $100 and $60. Is it worth it? And like I said, if you want any other questions, just comment down below and I'll answer it. And until next time, y'all, I am gone. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Peace, love, happiness, y'all. Peace.
Gotta be like